Thank you very much to EA for sponsoring today's video, which is going to be an absolute roller coaster of a tale, because perhaps you would raise an eyebrow if I told you that this player did something so incredibly toxic and I unashamedly approved of his bad behaviour. Also, this armed and dangerous game turned into a 4,000 damage with 20 eliminations. Okay, it doesn't, but definitely worth the wait to see just how many shots I'm gonna miss with the EVA 8. But first, do you remember this guy?
Can you just tell me how much you paid for 4K damage badges?
Apparently, the clan tag of the Uwu has a reputation for antisocial behaviour, and while I was completely unaware of it at the time, my comments section seemed all too knowledgeable about this fact. Here is me thinking it was just a little nod to the cute emoticon, and while my teammate in this game had a similar tag, the extra U in Uwu surely meant that we wouldn't be getting the same treatment twice, right?
Wrong!
Well, landing into World's Edge, we all dropped on the same building, and when both my teammates unfortunately chose to land on the roof, competing for the loot caused an incident.
You are an idiot, Rampart.
Why are you crying, kid?
Oi mate, make him back, I've got some heals here for you. Hang on Octane, I'm on my way. Oh boy. Our first fight was complete, and whatever happened between my two teammates seemed to be over for now, and so we made our way to the middle of Fragment with Octane rocking a transparent body shield. I offered to help, but he juiced himself up, and better than that, there was activity around the respawn beacon, so Octane was about to do what Octanes do best. While I healed up, our speedy teammate pushed W to unleash the power of the Uwu! I suppose we should be grateful he hasn't left the game yet.
We got to watch it.
Idiots!
On my way, pal.
Noobs die first!
By the way, I was really hurting for shields. Apparently, I'm still trying to turn the care package into a giant bullet. A close fight, and Octane was waiting very patiently for us to get his banner for him.
Load out my banner, okay?
Your banner is safe, my dude, although I could understand if you were on edge about being looted after calling us both idiots and then we clutched that fight. But the real question was, could I somehow turn this team into a positive unit that would fight through our differences and become friendly or even friends after this game? Well, first we'd have to deal with the opponents across the other side of the chasm. Every caustic deserves a flatline suppository demise. I think I enjoyed that far more than I should have. Oh well, something else I can bring up at therapy next week. Turns out that I may have a talent for rear entrance shooting, and now is the moment to bring our squad together with a little message. Nothing too try hard because it probably gets spat right back in my face. So we went with, good job team, yes!
If Octane wasn't toxic, it would be great.
He's not wrong though, I am an idiot. Octane approved, but we were about to find action through the other side of the tunnel. This fight wasn't going to be straightforward, but as I'd been poking at that team, I didn't realise Rampart had been sat typing a message calling me out for my self-deprecation.
Being an idiot is something else from him being toxic.
Okay, yeah, fair play. Let's just massacre the lobby then, shall we? Of course Octane padded straight into those enemies. Of course he did. Only 4 squads left now, but the sound of a crypto drone caught our ears. Perhaps a wayward enemy was looking to resurrect his teammates, and that simply would not do. Yoink!
Reloading.
Oh dear, okay, I'm apologising for that one. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
I stole it!
With only 2 other teams left to fight, our squad was thoroughly invested into bringing home a win. And if we played this without any more of those foolish full sends, maybe, just maybe, this would be the most satisfying win from the most dysfunctional team. Pleased with my poke damage, I knew this was a battle we could win over to... Wait, Octane looks like he's about to push W. He wouldn't, would he? Of course he would. Now I was exactly where you don't want to be when there's 2 teams left. Right in the middle, in no man's land.
Win! 2 trios!
Well, if that's the case, you might be right, but the main issue now was that our Uwu teammates' chances of getting that banner picked up by me were slim indeed. I skulked around the cliffside, and Octane approved of the prowl.
Yes.
But I couldn't risk it. I had no idea where that team was, and 1 resurrection for our squad was better than none. Okay, Rampart, it's you and me now, so you can have whatever you want from this care package. I'm not going to touch it unless it's a... You know, I hear R99s are an S-tier weapon to run with at this time of year.
Close range.
Round 4 closed, and a pesky drone watched our every move. Where were these last 2 teams? Octane said it was 2 trios, but surely we'd be seeing signs of them by now.
Plenty of time to jam. Target over there.
Well, that's 1 team held up nicely in that building. Oh, who was that? Felt like a solo player. I went in for the kill. That was closer than I would have liked, and now the ring was moving. We didn't have time to mess around anymore. We had to get out of here. Suppressed into the stairwell, and this squad did feel like a full team.
win, yes?
Oh, I forgot. Octane was here for moral support. That's nice of him. But seriously, how many people do stay behind at this stage of the game with a timed out banner? Not many in my experience of my recent games, so fair play, pal. Sit back and watch what your idiot teammates can do while trapped in a small room with a Kraber. That was a bad time to miss every shot, but it wasn't over yet. I still had to self-revive, and all Rampart had to do was buy me some time, and it was just enough. Enough to get obliterated right back to the lobby. But we made the best of our group toxicity, and ooh-woo Danny Nico 101 still wanted us to pull it off, even if he knew our chances of doing it weren't great. Hope inside a toxic player is still hope, and I'll take it. Now, when your queue pops and you see a Wraith with the name Solo Queue Sucks, you perhaps fear for this individual's sanity. So surely the first thing you want to do is protect them. Yes, okay, they might be playing Wraith, but there's no need to jump to conclude. Well, it seems as though our teammate has trust issues with randoms, but as you've probably seen time and time again, when a Wraith drops hot into fragment by themselves, it's only a matter of time before they get into combat, get downed, and leave. But this Wraith survived, and if you can outlast the chaos of Capital City by the time Mother Hen Tag arrives on scene, perhaps this game could be salvaged after all. They call this skin the blunderbuss, by the way. Maybe just shorten it to blunder. Our Wraith came to witness the finisher with some rapid tactical crouching, a sign that we were now on the same page and potentially even friends. Well, temporary acquaintances with the brief alignment of the desire to become champions of this game. But in Armed and Dangerous, there was a tricky balance to strike where shotguns and snipers make for some frantic battles in close quarters. Striding towards one of the hottest spots in the game, I wanted to turn our random teammate into a believer in solo queue once again. Was hurt, which was when our squad found some much needed synergy. We won't let you down, pal! The tide of battle was shifting, and it was time to capitalize. Help me, Wraith, I'm trapped! Carry me, senpai! Newcastle on his knees and the doctor in need of some self-medication. Our triumph was turning to ash as the ring began. Hold on, quick tip. Chuck a grenade at the base of the rope for zip dwellers. Works 60% of the time, every time. The ring began to pour through the dusty city, and we weren't done here yet. Victors of the capital, but there wasn't time to celebrate a Deathbox graveyard as the goal was to head south with an inhuman pace. The only thing quicker than us right now was the speed of my demotion from Platinum 4 to Gold 1, but that's a tragic tale for another time. For now, I knew that my new friend wasn't interested in waiting around to see if my care package held anything useful, so the best thing I could do was keep pace, and it was just as well, because Wraith quickly became the target of some Eagle charge rifle users. They merely adopted the weapon. I was molded by it. We were headed towards the end game now, and I could sense that standoffs would soon be upon us, where rushing other teams would mean dodging a flurry of bullets. But first, I arrived through the other side of Wraith's portal just to witness the end of a full squad massacre. Good job, teammate. Here, have a heal. That's when new contenders arrived. Long-range poke battles have to end with either a knock and a full send or tactical position changes. Only two other squads left. We had one cornered now and there was no chance of escape. Well, whoop-de-doo for Valkyrie. There was only two in that team and we'd hurt them enough to end this right here and now. Wraith put down the fresh meat from the dropship, but just as this game looked like it was in the bag,
I'm down.
Throwing Octane.
Come on, Newcastle! Come to Papa!
Kick down and I gotcha.
Still one member of that Valkyrie squad left, and at least a fuse who put the smackdown on my teammate. Oh, hello there.
Recharging my shields.
Then her Wraith capitalized on the ring.
One more squad.
Poor Watson was on the other side of that door, and when the ring smothered that building, my quick-thinking teammate popped to the other entrance and was enjoying the moment.
Trapped.
I hate to say it, guys, but I approved of this behaviour, and it was one of those times where I almost felt guilty about what came next. Almost.
Deploying detail.
The game was ours, and not giving up on your team, no matter who they are or what they've done, is incredibly important. I mean, it just goes to show that if you become as open-minded as I am, your brain will fall out.